Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
You know, I kind of think that it's a really, really good thing that Kevin gave Watson the keys to this offense, because it's not a system where the quarterback is in charge. You know, the play caller basically has the keys to the offense. So the fact that Watson is the first quarterback to have full control over the offense is a really, really great thing. And I think it's going to open a lot of things up for not just Watson, but for Stefanski. He's going to be able to do a lot of things. I think Kevin and Deshaun's potential together is just, it's a lot.
And Quincy, that's one of the things that I wanted to hear. We heard it from Deshaun yesterday. They're going to let him do some things at the line of scrimmage. He does those really well. It may take him some time to fully understand this offense the way he did with the Texans, but processing what he sees is a strength.
Yeah, and it was a weird situation last year. You've never seen a franchise quarterback be inserted into a new team in the way that Deshaun was. Usually you get the whole offseason, you get to make this thing your own during that offseason, and then you get to play the games in a regular season. No, that's not the case for Deshaun. Deshaun got to get here, get somewhat acclimated to what they kind of wanted him to do, but then they had to turn the keys over to Jacoby Brissett for 11 games. So that was going to be always an awkward 6-game stretch there, right? But now we get back to this one, and it's more of that traditional thing where it's like, hey, the offense is changing. It's fully in the hands of Deshaun Watson. It's what he wants it to be, and I think you're going to see the comfort there. And hats off to Kevin Stefanski, because some coaches who have success without a marquee quarterback have a hard time of letting go of the keys to the offense, because that's part of what they bring to the table as coaches. But Kevin, it seems like he was able to put his ego aside and allow for Deshaun to have a massive imprint on his offense. And I think that's ultimately going to be a good thing, because you look at franchise quarterbacks on any team in any situation, they are the author of their offense, right? They bring their offense with them. I joked about this last night with Ryan from RGR Football, who covers the Chiefs, and I was like, hey, when Peyton Manning went to the John Fox offense in Denver, they went from the cadence being White 80 to the cadence being Omaha. That tells you who was in charge there, right? Like, the cadence changes. John Fox is learning new terminology for plays that Peyton ran in Indy. Like, there's no translation happening there. He becomes the author of the offense, and you want that to be the case, because if you get in a 2-minute situation with Deshaun Watson, you don't want him looking at the QB play risk, which, if you notice, this year he doesn't have to wear, when last year he did. That's a massive change. But you don't want him looking at that wrist and being like, oh, yeah, I got to do this, I got to do that. Maybe we want to, I don't know, what does Kevin want to do? He has to wait for the signal to come in. It's like, no, you want Deshaun in that 2-minute to be like, I want to go here. We want to attack this. I like how they're setting up here. Let's go attack this safety, put him in conflict, and just keep the game moving. So that's what you want the comfort to be for Deshaun. And that's how you get those 2-minute drives at the end of the game or the end of the half that are so clutch, because you want him to just be in his element in that time, instead of trying to think and get the play call in and all that other stuff.